Hey, my name is Forrest Shamlian. We are at RetroCon today in Oaks, PA, and I'm standing here with Mike Matei. So I got some abstract questions for you today. I think we'll have fun with them.
Abstract questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you could exist in any video game world of your choice, based on maybe the looks or how much fun it would be, what comes to mind?
Any video game world. Well, I mean, the first thing that came to my mind would be to exist in the Zelda universe, just because that's my, favorite video game franchise. But would I really want to live in that world? Probably not, because, there's just moblins walking around, and it'd probably be pretty terrifying, actually. So I'd probably want to pick a video game that's really pleasant, I think. I don't know, maybe Super Mario Brothers, because...
Could be cool, yeah. It's not exactly...
Then again, that's sort of... You got, Flying Koopas, and Lakitus dropping bombs on your head and all that, so you probably don't want that either. I don't know, I'd have to think about it. If I had more time to think about it, I'd pick a video game that was really, pleasant and a place that you could go to really, enjoy yourself.
I think there's more answers to where would you least rather be. Mega Man World would be pretty frightening.
I wouldn't want to go into the world of Metroid or something. It's no, thank you.
Yeah, I love lava and
or Castlevania would be frightening. Skeletons after you.
Yeah.
So
if you could have any video game wife, whether it be a princess or a bounty hunter like Samus, who do you think that would be?
Actually, that was the first thing that came to my mind was Samus. But
she's pretty cool.
Any of them really. Can't go wrong with Princess Zelda.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with
Magic.
Princess Peach. Any of them really. They're all pretty great to be with, I think.
Who do you think can cook the best meals? Because Peach can pluck turnips out of the ground, but then again, Zelda has magic powers to enhance. I don't even know what she can do with that.
God, I wish I had a little more time to think about these.
I know, right? Yeah.
Because I feel like there's probably really good answers to all of these.
I didn't think about these either. But I don't know. I can't really think of any other.
I can't imagine Zelda cooking me anything.
Yeah.
So she's too You think of Zelda, you think of her in this crazy world and all this stuff's going on,
Yeah.
She's got the Triforce. You don't think of her... You think of magical powers and all that. You don't think of her sitting over a stove cooking something. I can maybe imagine Peach doing that.
Yeah,
though.
probably. I mean, she's got a lot of free time when Bowser hasn't kidnapped her. And
I guess Peach.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Yeah, I'll think about that later. Anyway. All right, cool.
These are not the questions I was... thinking I was gonna get. This is funny.
Good.
Okay.
If you could add any character to the Super Smash Brothers roster, who do you think that would be?
I've said this before, so I guess I'll just say it again.
Okay.
So for some reason, I always get that question. My answer is always Scrooge McDuck.
Scrooge McDuck.
Because Scrooge McDuck is a badass. You know how Scrooge McDuck made up or got all his money?
How?
Scrooge McDuck got all his money by basically, mining for gold and all that, but kicking people. He'd go out there into the wilderness. He'd go out, he'd mine the gold, he'd come back to town, and he'd want to put it in the bank or whatever, take it wherever, and big dudes would come up to him and they'd be like, yo, give me the gold. And he's just like this little duck, right? He would kick the asses, right?
Oh, wow.
So Scrooge McDuck's a badass. This is in his early days. Then when he got older, he was still a badass because then he had the cane. And
I'm thinking of. Yeah.
So there could be all kinds of attacks. He could, kick you with the cane.
Definitely.
He could be throwing coins in your face.
Yeah. Maybe for his final smash, he just gold all over.
Gold all over the stage.
Everybody else.
Yeah, Scrooge McDuck.
So do you have a favorite episode of Board James that you guys have shot? Was there one that was most fun to participate in?
A serious answer, I think the best episode of Board James, at least that we've done so far, is probably the Dream Phone episode.
Oh, yeah, that was fun.
I really like the way that one came out. It's sort of... we're now alluding to the character has a little bit more depth to him, because before it was just he reviews a board game, but now you're starting to see a little bit more about the character himself, that he's got some issues. So we're going to be delving more into that, into the upcoming Board James episodes, which we'll
see.
be working on. Yeah.
I thought you might say the Doggy Doo episode just because the whole time it's really just utter nonsense and you guys are sort of just, playing. you guys had to go get another dog, right?
Oh, well, a lot of people don't get that episode. Like, they just think we're acting like really stupid, and we are, but we're doing it on purpose. The whole point is that, like, why would two grown adult men be playing a game like that?
Yeah, it's like a parody.
We're acting like children in the video on purpose because it's a game for little kids.
Yeah, no, I think most people should understand that.
Yeah.
I hope you would. I mean,
it seems like a few people didn't quite get the joke. So
they were like, "Why are you guys so dumb in that episode?"
Yeah. How did you get so dumb all of a sudden?
It's like
well, we were acting.
Yeah, right. Wow. All right, Mike, it's been a pleasure talking to you today.
Thank you so much.
No problem. All right, next time. Hey, J1 fam. That was a fun one to watch, right? Mike Matei, if you're watching this, I just want to say I had a great time interviewing you, and I hope you can make it to J1Con 2015. Guys, if y'all want to watch the Angry Video Game Nerd movie right now, it's the first link in our description. And on top of that, we got an interview with the nerd himself, James Rolfe, very different guy in real life, and we asked him some very silly questions too, so check that out. Guys, as always, we appreciate your support. We hope you'll subscribe. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.